Welcome. Hello, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Dean, and it's story time. And the book I'm reading today is Brown Hands, White Sand by LaToya Turner. Wake up, Mom yelled as Walter was sleeping in his bed. Aria quickly jumped on Walter's bed and began singing. We're going to the beach, we're going to the beach. I can't wait. We're going to the beach. Walter, still sleepy, had no choice but to wake up after his sister made so much noise. Aria and Walter's parents had a surprise for them. The beach that they were going to was in another country. That's right, they were going to get on an airplane and go to the beach for the first time. They were on their way to Turks and Caicos, Caribbean islands. Mom had already packed their luggage. This trip was going to be their first family vacation ever. Buckle up, kids. We're ready to drive to the airport, said Dad. On the way to the airport, Aria, Walter, Mom, and Dad blasted the music while enjoying the positive vibes before their trip. Aria yelled out, I can't wait to put on my hands in the sand. She was always full of excitement. Mom and Dad knew that this vacation would give Aria and Walter experience, memories, hope, and open a world of many new possibilities. The family boarded the airplane. While on their flight, Aria and Walter looked out the window, enjoying the beautiful sight of the white clouds and the blue water of the ocean. Aria was a curious little girl. She enjoyed learning new things, exploring nature, and taking pictures. Once they arrived in Turks and Caicos, they had to wait in a long line. Aria yelled out, I'm ready to get to the beach. Calm down, said Dad. Finally, the man at the counter put a stamp on their passports, and with his Caribbean accent, he said, Enjoy your beautiful beaches. Walter stared at his passport in amazement. Aria couldn't wait to get to the resort, while Walter played football on his video game. Once they made it through customs and got their luggage, they rented a car and drove to the resort. They finally arrived at their resort. The paint, colors, and decorations were bright and delightful. The family stood on the balcony overlooking the mind-blowing view of the turquoise ocean, white sand, and palm trees. Wow, this is the best day ever. Thanks, Mom and Dad, said Aria and Walter. Later that day, the family finally arrived at the beach. The waves were crashing into the white sand. People were parasailing in the blue sky. Also, kids were running through the sand with their bare feet while their toes sunk into the sand. They heard the sound of families laughing, and the sun was shining brightly. Aria and Walter built a sand castle with their little brown hands. The feeling of the sand was pure bliss. Aria said, Mom, take a picture of me. Mom snapped a picture of Aria in her cute swimsuit. Then a lady on the beach took a picture of the whole family. In the photo, their glistening skin was golden, and their smiles were as bright as the sun. Aria reached her arms to the blue sky, knowing that she could put her brown hands on anything that her curious mind imagined. Mom and Dad sat in their chairs, sipping their punch as they watched their children play with laughter. Mom and Dad glanced at each other, smiled, and gave each other a fist bump. The last night of their stay, they slept peacefully, feeling the cool breeze while listening to the soft sounds of the ocean. Their trip had come to an end. "Where to next?" asked Arya. Dad replied, "Anywhere in the world where your brown hands decide to touch on this earth. With your brown hands, you can make the world a colorful place. You can impact the world." While leaving Turks to return home, they blasted the reggae music in their car. With their red hearts full, their brown hands held onto their memories, and their minds filled with colorful images of Turks and Caicos. Walter was just as happy and excited as Arya. Once they arrived home and reflected on their trip, Arya said, "Our vacation was amazing." Walter said, "Our vacation was cool." And Mom and Dad said, "White sand needs to feel more brown hands from the little brown boys and girls." The end. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It was a great one. I hope you get to visit the island soon too. Bye-bye.